Thank you for listening to our presentation. This audiobook is the copyrighted property of Digital News Report, all rights reserved. Unauthorized reproduction or distribution is prohibited.
Sailors of the Ancient Seas, the Phenomenal Phoenicians. Chapter 1, The Dawn of the Phoenician Civilization.
Phoenicians, early development and influence of the Phoenician society.
The Phoenicians, an ancient seafaring civilization, held significant sway in the Mediterranean basin around 1550 to 300 BCE. Originating from what is now known as Lebanon, these individuals, though politically fragmented, were linked by language, culture, and the boat-filled sea. The community's growth was fueled by its strategic position and abundant natural resources, notably Cedrus Libani, or Lebanese cedar, coveted for construction, notably in shipbuilding. This geographical advantage, coupled with marine expertise, positioned them as the preeminent maritime traders of their time, connecting the ancient world, from Egypt to Greece, and even Spain. Their societal influence was vast. They pioneered the alphabet's creation that formed the basis for modern Western scripts. Interestingly, the Greek alphabet evolved from the Phoenician one, showcasing their cultural influence. Their rich marine traditions led to the establishment of colonies, including the notable Carthage, further spreading their influence. As skilled metallurgists, they refined glassmaking and purple dye production from the murex snail, a symbol of royalty in ancient times. To some, their acumen for trade, navigation, and innovative contributions to culture and industry, alongside their seafaring legacy, deeply influenced the ancient world.
Phoenicians, beginning of maritime trade and expansion.
The Phoenicians, hailing from what is modern-day Lebanon, emerged as a significant maritime power from 1550-300 BCE. Excelling in navigational abilities and shipbuilding techniques, they facilitated extensive trade networks across the Mediterranean Sea. Their ingenuity was underscored by the development of bireme and trireme vessels, which showcased unparalleled speed, capacity, and maneuverability. In pursuit of market expansion, they established colonies along coastal regions and islands, notably in North Africa, Sicily, Cyprus, and Spain. These outposts provided strategic access to valuable commodities such as timber, metals, and exotic goods. The city-state of Carthage, in modern Tunisia, remains their most notable settlement, eventually growing into a formidable power. Apart from material trade, they disseminated the alphabet, which is considered a pivotal precursor to modern scripts. This linguistic exchange, a result of their widespread trading activities, had far-reaching consequences for cultural and intellectual growth within the Mediterranean. Their maritime exploits navigated uncertain waters, fostering connections and enabling cultural exchanges that shaped the ancient world. Their legacy continues to richness in our understanding of ancient civilizations and their interconnectivity.
Chapter 2, The Rise and Expansion of Phoenician Civilization.
Phoenicians' origins and early development of Phoenician society.
The Phoenicians emerged in the region now known as Lebanon around 3200 BC, influenced by different cultures including Babylonians, Egyptians, and Hittites that ruled before them. Their unique geographic position between land and sea, mountain and plain allowed them to rise to prominence largely through maritime trade. Early Phoenician society was organized into city-states, including Sidon, Tyre, and Byblos, each governed by a king. Social hierarchy was prevalent, with the elite class consisting of the royal family, priests, and landlords. Skilled craftsmakers, sailors, and laborers formed the base of society. The economy was rooted in trade, manufacturing, and craftsmaking, including the famous Phoenician purple dye. Their religious practices were polytheistic and centered around the worship of various deities, which later influenced Greeks and Romans. They also developed an alphabet that had significant influence on other cultures and shaped modern scripts. The transition from the Bronze Age to Iron Age saw further advancements within this group, heightening their impact on the ancient world.
Phoenicians, exploration and colonization. Phoenician expansion across the Mediterranean.
The Phoenicians, noted ancient traders and explorers, brought their rich culture and skills across the Mediterranean world through a combination of trade, innovation, and colonization. Establishing city-states such as Byblos, Tyre, and Sidon around 3000 BC, they developed a reputation for naval proficiency and commercial acumen. By 800 BC, Their influence spread from the Levant to the Iberian Peninsula, North Africa, and even the mainland of Italy. Notable instances of Phoenician expansion include their establishment of powerful colonies like Carthage in present-day Tunisia around the 9th century BC. This colony subsequently became a key hub for their trading networks and helped the spread of their cultural and social practices. Other significant Phoenician colonies include Malaga and Cadiz in Spain and Palermo in Sicily. The founding of these colonies is a testament to their outstanding seafaring skills. The Phoenicians designed vessels for different purposes, used the stars for navigation, and devised the earliest known alphabet, thereby revolutionizing communication. Their expansion also brought significant cultural fusion, impacting everything from language to architecture across the Mediterranean region. Thus, the Phoenician legacy continues to influence the Mediterranean lands long after their own civilization faded.